their imaginary money, not backed by anything but our belief in it. If our belief systems are changed, saying, okay, no, fuck your imaginary money, I like this imaginary money better, because I can grow with the group, I can create, I can be part of a community of people that believe. And we weren't there when the dollar was created and they started. I'm sure it was a monumental experience for those guys, right? Oh, we're creating the U.S. dollar. We're having our freedom, right? You have to literally look at it like that. But now there's no borders. The only thing that we're fighting against is literal, like ourselves, and the belief in something that is worth fighting for, right? I mean, our freedom is worth fighting for. Not having to work a 9-to-5 job, because there is abundance of things. Like, if you can sit there if I could spend my time at my parents' house, like growing cows or growing food and having cows and shit like that, that's exactly what I would do. Like becoming more self-sufficient. But I have to waste my time making other people rich. I mean, that's a form of enslavement. And they've literally made us all believe that go to school, go to college, get in debt, get your first car, get addicted to drugs, waste 6 years doing that, and just like, don't get married, don't have children. It's a waste of time. It's a waste of space. Just the belief systems, like how you destroy a family is from the inside out, or how you destroy an entire civilization is from the inside out. And the first thing you do is destroy the unit, the family unit. So I caution you guys that number one, when you do get the money, and you have people that are close to you, try to get them in now, number one. If they don't listen, they don't listen. But whenever something does happen, my thing is, hey, you get a one-time loan, you don't have to pay me back, but you get it one time, so you better make it worth it. Especially the people that I've begged to get in, or the people that have gotten in and have sold. And that's what's really hard to convey to people, especially how deep some of us are into, like myself, into finding the answers to where this is all leading. Because I think it's very important to at least be knowledgeable in it, and even if you don't understand it, being around people that are seemingly knowledgeable in it, that are providing you with some sort of guidance, is better than sitting twisting your thumbs at a 9-to-5 job. Or at least if you're at the 9-to-5 job, if you have the ability to step away and come in here and listen to us talk, is all the more powerful and all the more reason to believe that Richard is fighting for more than just freedom of speech and freedom of movement. Because without the freedom to transact, neither of those exist. If they prove that using a personal wallet for personal funds is against the law, what's the point of a personal wallet if you can't use it for personal things? Even if it's to go throw a party with a group of people that bought into your made-up imaginary cryptocurrency, it has no different than you and your boss going to a party and them throwing a Christmas party and them paying for it. And the fact that he was sitting on billions and billions of dollars, and they're going after him for like 12 million, like, it's an absolute joke. And it's not about them going after him. It's about the people that said, oh, he's a scammer, oh, laughing, oh, haha, he needs to go down, and then 7 months later, they're attacking Uniswap. Like, they're not going after Curve Finance. Their dev literally took out a $400 million loan to go buy a house. They were pennies away from Curve Finance going under, and fucking completely crashing them, like $1 billion type of crash in the markets. And in the same sentence, the dude Rant, he's got a big crypto show. He's in the same sentence going, oh, Richard Hart's a scammer. Oh, but I'm going to OTC the Curve dev a couple million because we get a 20% discount just so it doesn't go, so he can use that to pay off his loan. It's like, how in the can you say Richard's a scammer and then in the same sentence say, oh, well, I don't want Curve to get liquidated because he took out a loan against his 50% of the Curve that he owns. And how is it, like, what the f are you talking about, dude? Like, how does that make any sense? Like, how can you even call one a scammer without the other at least being a scammer? Or you're literally supporting the scammer in what he did. And Richard's never done anything like that. He's only ever pumped his tokens. But that's why, right? They know that Richard has the ability to not only free us probably from where we're at, or free some people. The more people that you free a little at a time, the more that they can spend their time freeing others. And I believe that's what the Atropa dev is doing, what the Atropa dev has already proved has proved. And then That's sure as shit what I'm going to try to do. I know y'all are supporting me, and I'm going to do my damnedest to make sure that I can keep on leading the charge and being able to provide that to you guys. That's why I'm here. I know it sounds cringy as fuck. Like, it's pretty awesome. And like putting a game like this at the base of a monetary system is not only mocking the government and their money, but it's proving that not only can we do something seemingly while laughing at their face because they have no idea what's going on, but build it in a better way. And that's what we're here for. It's quite simple, right? I mean, we're here to make money. I get that. When people say some people have to lose, yes, there will be some losers, but it's not going to be the people here. It's going to be for the first time, in my opinion, the people that are actually going to lose are the people that can lose. They're sitting on enough money to lose. They're going to come too late. They're going to be pumping our bags at that time when we're able to sell, and we don't even have to sell all out. But at that time, we're going to be the ones that are sitting at the foundation and sitting on rewards, and these guys are pumping in volume that we can literally just, live within our means and beyond them because of the amount of money that that they can just pretty much throw away and burn. I think it was Richard said yesterday that the Amazon founder could literally make $10,000, throw it on the ground, and he could make $10,000 quicker than he could pick that $10,000 back up. And that's how it is. Like, that's the amount of money that these guys have, and they're not even part of the sixth percentile of people that actually have money and actually own all the value. It's the Pareto principle. It's actually fucking square root of that, control all that money. So believe me, when then people try to say, no, there's not enough money to go around, oh, there sure as shit is. It's just being hoarded and being kept. And then we're too busy caught up in the fact of working $20 an hour and thinking that that's okay, $30 an hour, right? Like, valuing your time is money. Time is money. Time is energy. Money is energy. Manifesting that is a reality. And you just got to stick to it. It sucks that I know that there's been people that I've gotten really close to along the way that are just no longer here because of money, right? They lost money, or they couldn't keep up, or, whatever the reason. But I would say 90% of them aren't here right now because A, job, which boils down to B, money. The people that are here now, a lot of y'all are newer. Some of y'all have been around since day one. And that's because A, we had jobs that B, paid us enough money. And that's it. That's the only reason why I was able to continue to stay on my feet and to stay into crypto and to make it to PulseChain. Because I sacrificed a lot. I didn't even care that my sacrifice went down. I was just fucking happy to still be here to be able to buy the bottom. While everyone else was bitching, I was buying and working my ass off on an oil rig. Like, that's not what I wanted to do, but that's what I was doing, and building a community while I was doing it. Multiple communities, like over and over and over again. I just kept building communities. Not for myself, I was doing it for other owners or other devs, but I always had a core group of people that would follow me around, or I follow them, because we knew at the end of the day, eventually something would come along that we would be making the right choices for the right reasons, and the right people would fall into place. And that, my friends, is destiny. The blockchain doesn't lie, and the things that we've seemingly found are not a coincidence. They're like, dude, today there was something called well chain, right? It's literally 3 hexagons that make. These guys they follow 5,000 people. They got 15,000 followers, but out of nowhere they followed me. And I'm like, well, this is interesting. I look at it, it's 3 hexagons, like literally 3 hexagons. It's called well chain, but it's Longion base, and it looks like a heart. And I was like, oh, so this is a coincidence? Or, Richard Hart's really big into what? Health, wellness, longer life. We already know that base chain is attached to the super chain. Like, why are these guys following me? It was just super strange. And the more that I looked into it, I was like, holy shit. AI-based integrated wellness technologies. Like I said, that's cool. And then looking at the logos. And logos are super important when it comes to Richard Hart. So, like, that's whenever people talk about logos being on chain and logos being anything, and how beautiful his logos are. His logo is 3 hexagons inside of each other, and this is literally 3 hexagons that make what? A heart. It's like there's only so many coincidences that can take place, in my opinion, before someone is trying to show me you're on the right path. And I believe that to be the case. Or I'm tripping balls, for which I apologize, and I hope I can do better. But in my eyes, we're all on the right track. Whether its involvement or not means anything, it's still nothing compared to what we've already found and already uncovered.